What's up, Rich? Reporter said. Rich Porter said SouthernTea was good. I see you bringing the lady today. Yeah, I got Miss Bianka. I got Miss Bianca in this junk today. I got Miss Bianca in this junk today. I want to start by saying I appreciate everybody that came through this junk yesterday for my let me make sure my sound and shit work. Yeah, okay. I just want to say I appreciate everybody that came through this junk yesterday for my Billy Joe Canelo fight call. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We go hit on that today. But before we get into that one, I want to talk about Frank and Keyshawn. To be real, to start off today, just to be real, because I know that Canelo Billy Joe thing, that shit could last all day. That shit could last all day. Hold on. This goddamn charge ain't phone. This goddamn phone ain't charged. I'm gonna have to switch phones. Thanks for quitting, Billy Ho. Had me sweating a little bit. Yeah, Billy Joe did. Billy Joe, Billy Joe did decent, man. Until he didn't. You know what I'm saying? You know, he did all right until he didn't do all right. Canelo, Canelo killed Brookman, Alex Alberto. Canelo killed Brookman, man. He killed Brookman. And I'm gonna give Canelo some credit, Alex. I'm gonna give Canelo some credit, Alex. Cause I said that Canelo won't go stop Billy Joe. I said Canelo. Did you watch Frank? Did you watch Frank Sanchez fight, Alex? Did you watch Frank and Keyshawn? Do you know who Frank Sanchez and Keyshawn Davis is? But they fought yesterday on that card too. Yeah, I knew Billy wouldn't be a pushover. I knew Billy wouldn't be a pushover. Hold on, this ain't. Cause I got my phone on the charger right, y'all. And that motherfucker still going down. I'm on my Android. Terry Smoot, my guy Terry. What's up, Terry? Shout out Terry Smoot coming through the building. Billy Joe, still Hall of Fame fighter. Uh, Billy Joe, Hall of Fame fighter. It's an argument, Terry. I don't know. First ballot, I don't know if he first ballot. Alex Alberto said no. I was watching UFC before the Canelo fight started. So you don't know who Keyshawn Davis is? Do you know who Frank Sanchez or Keyshawn Davis is? At all? 2 division champion for WA 160, 168. Terry being sarcastic. He gotta be, fool. He gotta be. Cause I was like WBO, that's his company. That's what he worked for. Terry gotta be trolling. Terry, you on this motherfucker trolling early? You on this junk trolling? You on this junk trolling early, Terry? That's what he said. He gotta be hollering. He gotta be trolling. You right, Alex. I need to quit listening to Terry, man. I'm mad though, cause this phone really going in the vert. I thought Keyshawn was going to the Olympics. Nah, Keyshawn went pro this year. He decided not to go to the Olympics. He decided not to go to the Olympics, and he decided to go pro. Keyshawn, he on his third fight in right now. Keyshawn, that's my boy, dog. I mix with Keyshawn. I'm making sure I don't miss no Keyshawn fight. I'm not missing no Keyshawn Davis fights. Tell Smooth G for real. You know they're going to find a way to say 32-1 and two-weight division champ should get in the hall. Billy, I don't know. Terry Smooth Jr. said, I think in Japan, they are petitioning to not have the Olympics because they were spiking again in COVID. Yeah. I think that had something to do with the reason why he decided not to go too. I'm finna switch phones, bro, because this phone going down the other way. And before he even get fucked up, before he even fuck up my live stream, I'm finna go and switch this shit. I'm just finna enter on my other phone. See? Oh. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me get the fuck up out of here. Dang. Y'all still hear this shit? Yeah, I still hear this shit.
You're echoing.
Hold on. Yeah, my bad, R. I'm trying to get that shit out, man. Yo. Damn. Y'all can hear me out there. I heard Bianca. Can you hear me? Alex Alberto GC, he was tired of losing to the Cubans in 3 rounds. You talking about Keyshawn. The dude that I'm still echoing this shit. The dude that beat Keyshawn fought after Keyshawn. And I don't think
Now I just can't hear you. It's so low.
uh, still low.
You still low. Now technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm trying to switch. I'm trying to switch phones. Put up the jump. It's a little harder to do. Put up. It's still messed up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yo.
Hey
Okay. Okay.
Alex, I probably can.
Now they
Cause it's like once your facial bones is a problem, it's hard to come back from that. So I really want to see how he gets back from those damages.
good. I'm straight. Okay. 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 Bet. What the fuck we was talking about?
I can't hear you. It's really low.
It's still low.
Yeah.
Am I low to y'all? Like, am I am I low to everybody? Type shit.
Why is it low for me?
Nah, I'm trying to see, is it just you or is it? I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to fix the problem.
Should I leave and come back?
I don't know. Could hear you loud and yeah, no. Uh, yeah. See what they do. Dead game said you good. Dead game said you good though. Dead game said you good. Let me see. Yo,
Hmm.
NY. Let me see. Say something, B. Yo, NY. Let me give you a wrench, bro. You ain't got no wrench, fool. I just gave you a wrench, NY forever.
Okay, that you got louder. I don't know what you did. I don't know if you got closer to the mic, but it's good now on my end.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. I just gave you a wrench, NY forever. I appreciate y'all folks coming through this joint. Uh what the fuck we was talking about? Y'all got right into Billy and goddamn Canelo. Y'all ain't even getting any time to warm up or shit. I'm trying to walk y'all down through Keyshawn Davis and Frank Sanchez. Y'all done hop right over them. Alex Alberto started talking about the nigga that beat him 3 times and shit. I want to talk about that. He fought after the nigga though. He fought after Keyshawn. And he ain't look like no goddamn world beater either, goddamn. Like he ain't look like no world beater or shit. He actually looked like in the pros. 1-2. Yeah, I saw 1-2. Shout out my UK homie 1-2. Yeah, Billy ain't he did worse than I thought he would too, bro. I I called that jump wrong. I mean, I called the right winner. I just didn't call it the right way. B called it the right way. B called it the right way. Yeah, that
Saunders
undercut.
was gonna get beanbag, but you said you don't want to start with that because it's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that undercard was trash. I think that's why they got skipped over. Y'all fucked up,
I think I watched like three undercard fights. I watched Kelvin. I watched the Davis brothers. I watched Sanchez, and I did watch Soto.
yeah, I
And I
walked
don't want
out
to
on the
pronounce
Soto
his
joint.
name wrong.
I walked out on the Soto joint. Yeah, I saw Frank. I was mad they took Frank KO from him. Well, I was mad the dude took Frank KO from him. I feel like he was gonna KO dude. So ain't nobody see dude just fall out on the ground and shit. Like ain't nobody see dude just fall the fuck out. So ain't none of y'all see that. 1-2 said I had it 6-2 before he got stopped.
To
You
be
had it.
honest, I thought Aguilera was gonna go all rounds. I didn't think Sanchez was gonna stop him, so I was confused as to why he made that excuse about being hit in the head too much. I don't know. Maybe he felt like he was gonna go down because I guess when you're in the ring, like only you know what's going on in the ref. But he looked fine because he was taking a couple power shots and it wasn't really doing much to him. So I don't know why he gave up because that's exactly what he did. He can't
Right.
play no different.
Did you see that video I sent you where he did that shit earlier, like a year or two
Yeah,
ago?
yeah, yeah. But for that one, that video, I ain't gonna lie, he was putting on a show. He was being very dramatic. But that one, it was in the back of his head. But the fight yesterday against Sanchez, after watching the replay over and over, slow motion, slower, it was not in the back of the head. Like I feel like his shoulders was probably giving up, and he just knew like, nah,
Yeah,
let me
I
just.
don't, I don't think nothing was wrong with that nigga shoulder to begin with. I don't think it was ever nothing wrong with that nigga shoulder. I just
Yes,
think he
I
wanted.
agree. I agree with NY Forever. He took way bigger punches. Like for example, the first time he complained about the shit in the back of his head, that unexpected punch that could have ended him, but it didn't.
Yeah, he was ready to get out that motherfucker. Somebody said he got a 9 to 5. Somebody said he still got a 9 to 5. I think that was dead ass though. I think he really might have a 9 to 5 still. They said
Well, now we know why.
she said now we know why. He made he made 25,000 last night.
That
I noticed that. I picked that.
was ridiculous.
I said,
Not even as a boxer, as a man, like
right.
you did not do that.
She said you did not do that. It's the second time, dude. Now, both times it was delayed. That's why I'm tripping because it's why it's always delayed, bro.
No,
Like,
you know what pissed me off? Because he went from on the floor crying, oh my god. Then he gets back up. And he's like, no, 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 I'm fine. It's just
type
make sure you
shit.
don't hit me in the back of the head. I can continue. I'm fine. So which one is it? Because you was just on the phone. I mean, on the ground throwing a tantrum. Now you fine. You confusing us.
That nigga was ready to get out the ring, and as soon as they called it off, he found some energy because he knew they called it off. Because I didn't even watch the undercard. Shit was trash. Yeah, Canelo undercards are historically trash. They are, but Davis been on the last three, goddamn. I think Frank was on the first one. He was supposed to be on the second one. but he got COVID or some shit like that. So he was on this one. But yeah, y'all right though. Like yeah, Canelo got some bullshit ass on the cards. He for
I
sure got
kind
some
of
bullshit ass
I
on the
kind of
cards.
wonder why, cause I'm not gonna lie, I watched Frank Sanchez for the first time last night. Like I never seen like his fights before,
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know why he's not a fan favorite. Like a lot of people call him boring and they're not really impressed. But I mean, he's had 17 fights and well, no, well 18 now, but a few KOs, 13, and yesterday.
yeah.
So why the hate?
Right. They call Frank boring. They like to call Frank boring. You know, cause he
But
Cuban. I ain't know how they do them Cuban fighters. You
I
know how
feel
they
like
do.
it takes two to make a fight entertaining though. Like he could throw and do all these power punches and all that stuff, but it's all how the other man reacts as well. Takes two to make the fight.
I already said in general, Eddie's cars are trash. You don't fuck with Eddie here, Art. You gotta edit. Let me give you a wrench, Art. Let me give you a wrench, bro. I don't know if this your first time. Don't make it your last time, bro.
Eddie Hearn just be, I don't know. I feel like he keep it real, even though his ass be
Yeah, I
lying
fuck with Eddie.
as far as dates and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think he keeps it real.
I fuck with Eddie. Eddie,
I do too.
Eddie mess with everybody. Eddie don't discriminate. Eddie got white fighters, black fighters, Chinese fighters. You know what I'm saying? Eddie get you fights. Eddie have, um, Eddie have, Eddie done had Boo Boo for plenty of years. And now folks say Boo Boo don't get the fight, Boo Boo don't get the fight, but Boo Boo get the fucking money. He got Devin Haney. You could say Devin Haney don't get the fights, but shit, Devin Haney get the money. You know what I'm saying? He take care of his fighters.
Yeah.
Like, I don't got shit against Eddie. I don't got shit against Eddie. Shout out whoever that was that just subscribed to my SouthernTea. I appreciate that.
Someone asked, "How good do you think Frank Sanchez is?"
1 2. What is it? Nope. He heard be lying. He heard do be lying. How good do you think Frank Sanchez is? I think with most of the heavyweight, okay, what Frank 28 and what Fury what 31, Deontay 33, or what? How old AJ? What 30? Like that. Frank could get his ass in there after all them leave. Like by the time Frank 30, 31, he'll be able to beat all them type shit. Right now, he gets sparked by Wilder. Uh, I don't know with AJ because I think and I don't think
He's not ready for AJ either.
AJ gonna be the same no more. Andy Ruiz turned AJ to a boxer. Like he turned into a boxer. Like what's good, Trap? TB Russ. I just wanted to see and lead competitive fight. I don't think he'll beat AJ. No, I don't think he'll beat AJ.
Don't ever say Jake Paul is a king. Please do not say that.
Don't say what.
Please, Jake Paul, the king right now.
Who said that? Get the fuck
Yeah,
TB.
let's not
I
do
didn't even
that.
read. My eyes didn't even register that part. B, that's crazy. I didn't even see that part. Shaking my head, Jake Paul the king. He bullshitting. He bullshitting. he bullshitting. He bullshitting.
Well, whatever
Nah, my
age
influence.
he is, I mean, he's a decent fighter, but I still don't see him up against no Wilder, AJ, Fury, none of that.
Man, I finna get Ari a wrench. Nah, not right now. Not right now. He can't beat none of them though. He can't beat none of them right now though. But like he a little younger than them though. So in about 2-3 years, I think Frank gonna be the heavyweight champion. Him, Jerry Anderson, them two type shit. They probably go fight it out for it type shit. And I got Jerry Anderson in that fight, just to be real.
Somebody, I was seeing a tweet yesterday said to throw Sanchez in with White.
Yep, that'll be a good one.
I think so too.
That'll be a good one.
I think so too.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Ah, okay. Let me give you a wrench too, then, bro. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Frank versus White. Hell yeah, they can do that shit next. That could be next.
Now back to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is trying very, very hard to sign Keyshawn, and I do not blame him.
Right. Yeah, they go give him some money. He go get him some money. I don't know. He gonna necessarily give him, the fights that he want, but he go get him paid for sure.
I mean, Keyshawn's only 3-0, so it's like, what fight can you want at this
Right.
time? Just fight, just fight.
Right. That's basically what he was saying too. Though he was like, "Shit, I'm gonna do 6 rounds until I'm 20-0." That's basically what he
And
said.
they was like, "You not supposed to be saying that." He was like, "Well, I'm saying it,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's basically what he was saying. Shit, I'm just trying to run my numbers up. Basically, what he was saying. I'm trying to run my numbers up.
which is not, which he probably shouldn't have said that for real, because
Right.
you can run your numbers up and that doesn't prove anything as a fighter.
Nah, I don't know. That'll be a good one too. 1-2. Sanchez versus Hunter. That'll be a good one. Anderson Ninja Prime. Sanchez versus one. FA or FA
I
Jogba.
agree with Ari Boxing. Keyshawn is young. Just keep fighting, keep winning, and then see you at the top when you make it there.
Trap said Eddie the best promoter. He's still young. Keep fighting and keep winning. Yep, for sure that. For sure that. For sure that. They need to build him and that dude that's 3-0 against the dude that Alex Alberto had said. They need to build him up and let them fight like when they get like, 15-0 or some shit. Let Keyshawn go and knock his ass out. Because he gonna get knocked out by Keyshawn. His arm short as fuck. Keyshawn gonna knock his ass out. Well, what's his name? The dude, oh damn, I forgot his name. But the guy that fought right after Keyshawn.
Oh,
I forgot his name.
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, I watched it just because that was, I wanted to see who that was that had beat him 3 times in the amateurs. I watched that. I watched that joint just because I wanted to see what he looked like, and I wasn't impressed. I don't like Canelo telling Andrade he has fought nobody yet, and the same person who gave you a Durham shot after a 2-year layoff. Yeah, we gonna get into Canelo, man. I'm trying to.
Is Keyshawn really that good or hype like Shakur?
I think Keyshawn just as good as Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might be better right now because he had more fights, but I think like where they going, I think they just as good. Like they, you know
You
what I'm
mean
saying?
Shakur might be better because he got more fights?
Yeah, right now, yeah, yeah,
I was about to say.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
I mean,
think he
so
good.
far so good. He's only fought 3 times because
Oh,
COVID
Trap
only
saying Shakur is hype, nigga. Shakur not no hype.
is, yeah. Shakur is
Come on,
he's a really skillful fighter. And as far as Keyshawn, I can't really, I mean, I don't want to say it's a hype. From the 3 fights that we have been watching, he's been fighting really, really well. And that's all we can say. It's only been 3 fights,
right?
2 by KO.
Tell him mine again, Ari. Tell him mine again, Ari. He ain't ducking Gary Foodie. He trying to fight Jamil. He ain't ducking Gary. Everybody duck. That's not the person that's ducking Gary. Everybody ducking Gary. If we going by them standards, he ain't hype, bro. He getting what he supposed to get. He good. Look at him. Look at him in the ring. He good. It ain't a hype thing. It's we
Yeah,
giving him his
just
credit.
watch him fight, honestly.
And I fuck with Gary Russell. I fuck with Gary Russell. But Shakur ain't ducking Gary Russell.
Do you think Jamel would give Shakur the fight?
Yeah. I think he have to at this point because Valdez finna move on to somebody else, I think. And ain't nothing left to do but fight Shakur. He look average now, bro. He get a knockout every other fight. You know the thing about Shakur is people tell you he boring, he pillow fisted and all that, but he got 16 fights and 8 knockouts, something like that. 17 fights and 8 knockouts, some shit like that. He get a knockout every other fight, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Like Shakur ain't hype. It's not hype. Shakur only problem is that he's with Top Rank.
Jamel is low key ducking Shakur, if we're being honest, for real.
Jermaine.
If we're being honest, I mean, he says he's not, and he's
Shots
willing to
fired.
fight, whatever, whatever. But it's like, do I really want to lose the belts?
Right. He saying he came on around and said he go fight him. He said he ain't giving away his belt. He said he ain't just gonna give his belt away.
Yeah, just like Eddie Hearn said, Fury and fucking AJ, they would have been announced back, what, 6 months ago?
Right.
Yeah, we're tired.
About 8 months ago. Right. She said just being real is crazy skin because they say Shakur ain't fought nobody, but don't mention Warren and Valdez moving divisions to avoid him. Her and Ducky too. Yeah, facts, bro.
I feel
Yeah,
like they doing Shakur what they gonna do to Jerron. Like, a lot of people are gonna avoid Jerron in this too. Like, I feel like it's gonna
right.
be the same thing. Is he hype or is he just
Your
not?
boy Trap, and then already disappointed me with that shit, Trap. Sean Porter and I already hurt my little feelings, talking like he a peon. I thought
Never
Sean,
been. They ain't never lost around.
I thought Sean was that nigga, man. I said, man, I said Boots got to fight Sean Porter before he come talking that shit to Earl, and then Sean Porter gonna
Sean
come.
Porter already
Sean
said he's
Porter,
not fighting no Boots.
exactly.
Like,
Sean Porter go
he said it in stone. Like, I am not fighting.
exactly.
I'm not fighting him.
I
So
said,
that's not gonna happen.
what kind of bullshit is this, Sean? Hold on, Trap. Yeah, I knew he was coming on for this. Hold on.
He explained it though. I think it was just so I don't want to quote it word for word, but like basically there's more work to put in on Jerron's end, and
What's this code for?
he's not on his radar at all. Like, he's not looking to fight Jerron.
Come on now, Skinny.
I
We not doing
knew,
that,
I
man.
knew that was coming. I knew that was
Why?
coming.
Look, I don't know why you been going crazy on Sean Porter. The
You
nigga done
know why,
fought
man. You know why.
everybody already. I mean, I understand what you saying. Like, you disappointed. You want him to still be that gatekeeper. The nigga
No,
fighting
he not a
everybody, but
gatekeeper. He not a
I know. But
gatekeeper.
I'm saying the nigga done fought everybody in his generation.
He
Why he gotta
has.
whoop? Why he gotta whoop the new young nigga on the block? If anybody should get a pass in today's boxing, it should be Sean Porter because he done took
Yeah.
all the smoke from his time.
It's
Why don't
because they
none of these
they
other
got
niggas
this
want
young
to
nigga
fight?
walking around here like he the motherfucking king. He ain't even whooped Sean Porter yet. And Sean Porter don't want that smoke. So now this
No,
nigga look
no,
like the
no,
king.
he said if he have to fight him, he will. But right
He
now,
did say
that's
that.
not
Keep
necessary.
fighting. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
so
did say
this is what
that.
I'm saying. Let Boots fight Nigel Ben. Let Boots fight Austin Trout that's coming down to 47.
Connor.
And, and then if he beat one of them, yeah, Conor Ben. Then I put pressure on Sean Porter. I can touch Sean Porter. So if Sean Porter if Boots beat Nigel Ben or Austin Trout, then I'm gonna put the pressure on Sean Porter. Like, all right, Sean, let's get it. You know what I mean? Because at that point, it's not gonna be too much for him to go. Because Crawford not gonna give him the fight. That Spence rematch gonna be held up by that Crawford fight. So then it's gonna be okay. Now we need to see because Boots the real deal. Like, I don't believe in
Yeah.
Shakur. The young nigga, I ain't seen enough of his fights. I missed the fight, the Keyshawn Davis. I
He
missed his
only got
fight.
3, fool.
Yeah, yeah. So I seen that first one. I think we was watching, but I missed that the one last night, so I don't really know. But what I was saying with Shakur is he keeps saying all these
Shout
niggas
out Blue
avoiding
Blood.
him,
Shout out Blue
but
Blood.
Garrett,
Come through this thing.
shout out Blue Blood, but Gary Russell keep calling his name and he act like he don't hear it. Why he so tough with everybody else? But when Gary keeps saying, I want Shakur, he said he wanted him when they was at 26. He act like he don't hear it. He said he wanted him when he at 30. He act like he don't hear it. So everybody else avoiding you.
So
Cool.
you just go get all the old niggas a pass that avoided Gary Russell and send them straight to Shakur.
No, the him and Devin situation was iffy. I don't know what happened with that. Like I felt like they could have still went back into negotiation this year. He wanted Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford just, totally brushed that off. Who else Gary Russell call out? I mean, he done called out pretty a lot of people. I'm
Yeah.
just saying for Shakur, he keeps saying he want that big step up fight. Stop talking that you want that big step up fight, but you only want to pick and choose who
Shakur,
you want it against.
Shakur
If
on Heron ass right now.
Yeah, but
Shakur
he
on
don't want
Heron
to
ass
fight
right now.
you. He don't want if he don't want to fight, why
Now
not fight the big dog?
he gotta fight him. It ain't know what Heron want to do at this point. Heron gets to fight him.
But if Heron's saying right now he not taking that fight, why delay your career? And
If
when if you beat Gary, can't nobody deny you.
Trap, if Heron say he don't want to fight him, Heron lose his belt.
I seen Heron tweet something about he wanted to fight Valdez. Him and Valdez, let's
Yeah,
get the
but
people what they want.
Valdez got another fight. Valdez gonna fight somebody else now.
I don't know, but what I'm saying overall is stop crying about these niggas who don't want to fight you when it's another big dog right there. If you the real deal, like everybody keep telling me, oh Shakur this, Shakur that. Now to me, he just look, he average. He's slow.
Nah,
He
nah.
average fighter. He look like a baby Adrian Broner to me. But
Oh Lord, not a
Did
baby
you just
Adrian
call
Broner.
hold on. You just call Adrian Broner average? You
yeah,
realize, hey, look,
yeah.
you realize AB got more divisions than Sean, don't it?
Man, we gotta stop with this division
Now,
shit.
we really
No,
gotta,
no, no. I'm
we
not
really
knocking
gotta
AB
get
though.
with it.
This what I'm saying. I got love for AB and what he did for boxing. I felt like he brought a
Bro,
lot of the new generation into it.
AB was Hall of Fame before we even knew it, bro. Like we was still hating on him when he was Hall of Fame. We didn't even know it yet.
But I just think that jumping division shit overrated. It's like who you fighting in these divisions. Like it's the same thing I say with Crawford. I don't give a fuck about no you unifying a depleted division. If them niggas was like that, they would still be big dogs in that division. Don't nobody where they at?
Blue Blood Sports says Shakur and Jamel Herring agreed to fight after Shakur June 12th fight is over. Ah, okay, so shit.
Oh, that's cool. So
So that's a fight.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me either.
yeah, I hadn't heard it. I hadn't heard it.
Shout
That's
out Blue Blood Sports
broke
with the news,
broke
man. Y'all go
broken
subscribe to
news.
y'all probably already subscribe to Blue Blood. Y'all know who the fuck Blue Blood is.
Yeah, that's broken news. But so
Y'all know who the fuck Blue Blood
so what
is.
y'all think about that fight? Is Jamel Herring the real test?
For sure. For sure. For sure.
How so? Like what type of problems
Um,
y'all feel he
Jamel
present?
Herring, he a veteran, bro. Like they almost the same fighter. They almost fight the same, almost. But Shakur a little younger right now. Got a little less on his body.
I feel
Might
like
be
that's the
big.
only difference, though. The fact that he only got a little less. Like I don't think Shakur wouldn't do damage to Jamel,
Yeah.
and he's not easy. I mean, it's not hard to put damage on him.
No, no.
Nah,
It's
nah,
not. I'm just gonna say it. It's really
you know,
not.
Oh,
you
so
know.
what you think? You think Jamel sweet? Like you think like he kind of
I don't
like
think
what you
he's.
thought about his last
I
two
don't
fights?
think he's sweet. I just think. Damn. How do I say it?
Gatekeeper.
He cake for Shakur. What she think? He cake.
I think Shakur's gonna win.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is.
She think he
I
cake.
think Shakur can hurt him because what is it? It's his eye. It's like it swells up so easily. I feel like if Shakur just keeps going for that, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Skinny. What you think the odds gonna be for that? Is it fit? Is it
Nah, I ain't
what?
gonna be 50-50. I think Shakur gonna come in favorite.
Yeah.
I think Shakur gonna come in favorite.
Or like a plus? What you think Jamel will be like the a plus 200?
Two, yeah, something like that. Yep. Yeah, in the twos. It'll be in the twos, I think for sure. I
Shakur
think
will be.
Jamel, I kind of think on some real shit, I kind of think Jamel mentally done already beat himself, bro. And I think he
Why?
mentally didn't beat himself.
Why you said that?
Because he tried to. He tried to get out, then he was like, "I dropped the belt." Then he flirted with the retirement, and then he was on the TV show talking about, "This feel good."
Jamel is confused. He don't know what he
Yeah,
want to do.
Man tweeted Shakur, you should have been careful what you asked for. Oh, so maybe he confident.
maybe he on his. So maybe he on his ass.
Yeah,
So
but
maybe he
he
on his
has to
ass
be
though.
confident. What boxer is gonna be like, oh no, Shakur could beat my ass? Nobody's gonna say that.
Yeah, you gotta watch how they
You
moving
gotta
though.
say
Like he's
that.
like before this, like he just wasn't moving like a guy who thought he wasn't moving like a confident guy when it came to Shakur to me.
Cause it
And
was
I wasn't impressed by Jamel's last performance either, honestly.
because the performance before the rematch, Skinny, when y'all, I thought you and Left was telling me that because I had missed that fight. I thought y'all was telling me it was like then Jamel quit or some shit, like or he.
Yeah, his eye he hurt himself. He yeah, he quit. He quit basically. He ain't quit. He hurt himself.
I think Jamel don't have an IQ or two. So everybody, now let me ask y'all this: at what point are we just always gonna give Shakur the pass for Gary Russell? Like, are we always just gonna be like, oh, you know
Now,
what?
Shakur ain't the guy that we need to be beating up about Gary Russell, bro. Niggas been ducking Gary Russell before Shakur was even boxing.
Right.
Ah,
Shakur not the guy we need to beat up about Gary Russell.
who we need to beat up by Gary Russell?
Shit,
What?
Tank already
Who
beat
Gary?
him up. Shit, fuck Leo. Goddamn Josh Warren. All them niggas losing now. Them the niggas that duck Gary. Them niggas trash.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we all
Nah,
on
I
this
lied, I
black,
lied. Leo not trash. Josh Warren trash. Leo not
I'm,
trash.
I'm saying
Yeah.
we all on everybody on this Black Power shit. Everybody on this empower your brother type shit. When another brother gonna give Gary Russell a shot? Why he can't get
Man, Gary Russell
if
tried to
all
fight Bud.
I'm saying if all the foreigners gonna avoid him, when another black man gonna be like, you know what, Gary, I respect what you put
Why do
in.
Shakur
After
at
Shakur
22?
Stevenson beat Herring ass, maybe.
Yeah, some shot. Why do the 22-year-old gotta be the one to go fight Gary Russell?
Cause he said he'll fight anybody, and he said he want the big fight. If you're not gonna go up to 135 and fight the young killers that's your age, then why not fight the young dog that's right down there?
Shakur just went up to 130, fool.
Yeah, but when he was at
And his
26,
second fight is about to be a title
my,
fight.
but
His
no,
second
but
fight is
that's
going
my
to be a
point. He
title
was
fight.
talking about unification, but he had specific people he wanted to unify with. When he was down there, Gary wanted to unify with him. Why didn't he go for that? So then you avoid him again. You move up, and Gary said he'll come to 130 for you. I just
Gary wanted Warrington at that time. You mixing up the time zones, G. Warrington, Warrington and Gary
no, I
had
got the
smoke.
video.
Gary Shakur wanted no what's dude name? Who he was calling out? Navarre? Who Shakur was calling out down there?
Uh, I
Navarre
forgot.
one.
I
One of them
forgot.
guys. But
Yeah, but whoever it was, they didn't want to fight him. And Gary,
yeah,
they was
yeah, yeah.
like,
But Gary
Gary
smoked
said,
with
I will
Josh
unify
Warrington
with
down
him.
there.
He
Josh
said, I'll
Warrington and
unify
Leo.
with him. Why he don't want my belt? That's what he said.
Who? Yeah,
Gary.
yeah. But initially, like they wasn't even a beef. Gary he was like, I whoop his ass. He was like, Shakur, yeah, he cool. I whoop his ass too though. I mean, if he want to fight, he could get it. And then from there it grew because won't nobody else fight him. So now Gary like, fuck it, I gotta fight Shakur. But what I'm saying is, it's so many. It's more. It's like there's about 7 other niggas we giving passes to make Shakur fight Gary. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me just say this. If everybody Ari boxing, uh, TB, all of y'all seem like y'all want to hide Shakur from Gary. Can we at least say y'all hiding him from y'all hiding Shakur from
Bro,
Gary?
no.
Can
Why
y'all
are
admit
you
that?
look? Why are you pinpointing Shakur who's chasing Jamel to run from Gary is what I'm asking. Like, why you trying to make him fight Gary? I want Sean Porter to fight Conor Ben. So is Sean Porter running from Conor Ben?
Mhm.
Sean Porter already a proven nigga. He a made man in any system.
So hey,
Whether we talk, I'm saying whether we talking about the
look.
street,
So is
you
Gary.
talking
So
about prison, you talking about
if
boxing,
Gary
you
want to
talking about
fight his young
basketball.
bull, why won't Sean Porter fight his young bull?
No, no. But this what I'm saying. Gary hasn't got the opportunity to even really. All he ever had was Loma for real. Sean
Yeah,
Porter done already fought all the top niggas in whatever system he in. Whether Sean Porter was in the streets, he was locked up, or he was hooping. He done already played the
Trap
top
Ray
ball. So
Vargas is going to beat Gary Russell anyway. Stop it, Alex.
what he say?
Ray Vargas go beat Gary Russell. Gary Russell next fight is Ray Vargas. Ray Vargas is a good fight. That's a good fight. That's a damn good fight actually.
Man, come on, that nigga gotta be Mexican, man.
He be I said, hell no, I
Who
think
just
Gary
said
and
that?
Shakur should fight. But hey, yeah, they should fight. But to make Shakur to take Shakur out the WBO and make him go WBC and say that he ducking if he don't, that ain't the business though. Yeah, they should fight, but you can't take him out his rankings and make him and send him on this path because nobody won't fight this guy. You know what I'm saying? And Shakur at 130 and Gary at 120. Well, Gary where the fuck he want to be at, but you know his belt is at 126.
Oh shit,
Shakur
yeah,
at 130.
yeah. But let's we got Sean Porter and Shakur is two different animals. Sean is a proven nigga at any system he go in.
Gary Russell and Sean Porter is the same animal, and Conor Bean and Shakur. I mean, Gary Russell and Sean is the same animal, and Shakur and Conor Bean is the same animal. What I'm saying is, if Gary Russell want to fight his young boy, then I need Sean Porter to have that same energy. If
No,
you feel
no,
like
no,
Shakur
but
ducking Russell, then
but
I need
if a
Sean Porter to have that Gary Russell energy towards
no
Conor
no
Bean.
no no, but I'm saying if a made man want to go
Because I
down
want
and
my
fight,
boy to get in the ring with Sean Porter.
no,
Because I
no,
think
I'm
he
saying
going to beat him, Trap.
no, I'm saying if a made man want to go down and give a young nigga a chance, then that's cool. But the made man don't get knocked for not going down and giving a young nigga a chance, especially when none of these other niggas in boxing is fighting nobody, and you done fought damn near everybody. You can't knock me for doing something for you 9 times, and on the 10th time, I'll be like, you know what,
No.
I ain't gonna do it this time. Like that's what you trying to do to Sean Porter, because on the 10th time, he just like, you know what, he already a made man.
I don't want Colbert. I don't want Colbert and Gary to fight either. You know why? Because Colbert go beat him.
Yeah, I don't know. Gary, I don't know. No, I don't know about that. Gary Russell
Oh,
Jr. got
word.
every
Oh,
opportunity.
hey, look. I'm finna tell y'all right now, nigga. Colbert beats Shakur. Colbert beats Keyshawn. Colbert beats Devin. He beat all them niggas, fool. That's that's the man that they had. That's who they had. On some real shit. He beat all them folks.
Oh, y'all like Colbert like that?
I like Colbert. I like Colbert. I like Colbert.
Yeah, I gotta go dig into his tape some more. I ain't really.
Yeah, I got Colbert.
I mean, from what I seen, ain't nothing really like jumped off the page to me.
You
You know who
you
was a
gotta
young nigga?
watch. You can't be watching the cover I'm talking about. Then if ain't nothing jumped off the page, like you don't remember nothing. Now you could be watching dude I'm watching.
He had purple hair one fight.
Yeah, a bunch of fights, purple, pink, all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, like you know who a young nigga who I thought was gonna be nice, that Money Pile the third. Like he used to jump off, like he used to look like Ali in lot of his early shit, like how he used to be throwing. Like I was shocked when he got knocked out. But you know, so sometimes it ain't gonna jump out. You just might be super technically sound and might not be.
Now Colbert fight like he put niggas like he hurt niggas like he's hurting people.
What's
He
his?
he beat a nigga like look he beat a nigga like well folks don't know these niggas you know what I'm saying but I know these niggas. The last person he fought, people think it was just a cakewalk. But the dude last dude he fought was a hard dude. I think he was undefeated or he had one loss himself or something like that. But that dude has never been stopped. That dude was a knockout puncher. Mike Cobra broke that man ass down, put his ass to sleep, bro. Like dude,
Jihad,
dude,
Jihad,
like dude go hurt somebody. Like he a better pro than he ever was an amateur. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Jihad just say what up, SouthernTea Boxing, and the
Shout out,
chat. LDBC salute,
shout
salute to the
out,
former.
D Hodges.
Alberto G. Who else in
But
here? I
G
think.
want to talk about Canelo, man. He didn't been in and out. He wants to get on Canelo.
Yeah.
It's about that time, dog. Yeah, we can. Shout out D Hard. D Hard just came through this joint yesterday too.
Roll out the red carpet for the Mexican King, man.
All right, man. So we begin the Billy Joe. We begin the Billy Joe and Canelo. I said, what the fuck I say? I said Canelo by 12. My boy Trap said Billy Joe go win. Miss Bianca said Canelo go stop Billy Joe. One person up here was right. One person up here was right. So I'll be the first to say I said Billy Joe wasn't getting stopped because Canelo ain't stopped Callum Smith. Ain't no way in the hell you stopping Billy Joe. You can't stop Callum Smith. And true enough, yeah, true enough, Billy Joe ass quit on his stool. So maybe I gave Billy Joe too much credit. I gave Billy Joe too. I'll be the first to say I gave Billy Joe too much credit.
Yeah, I was totally shocked. Like we was on here, I got a phone call right when this shit because we remember I was like it was 3-3-1. We had that sixth round was a swing round. Now the judges only gave Billy Joe 2 rounds.
Yeah,
So I, when that I got a phone call, as soon as that shit happened, I looked away for a couple seconds and I came back and the fight was over. And I just was like, what the like I ain't know what happened. I seen that big ass up and all that. I seen Billy Joe in the corner, but Billy Joe never struck me as a nigga that would quit. Like I'm like still like right now it's hard for me processing that shit. Like damn, Billy Joe quit. Like I
yeah,
thought Billy Joe was the type of nigga to get knocked out, and then I seen a lot of people like Michelle Joy Phelps like he didn't quit and all this. Well, maybe I could take that argument because I mean I get it. I mean because everybody talk that tough shit like oh you got to go out on your shield and blah blah blah. Blah ooh, all
yeah,
that shit. Yeah, but in reality, when your shit get broke, nigga, you might start
yeah. You done?
yeah you might no
Nah,
everybody
don't
ain't
care.
done, but I
Look,
said
look, I'm some real shit fool. I ain't one of them, bro. If your shit get crushed fool,
yeah.
fight done. If a nigga
Yeah,
crush my shit on the street, bro, I'm be like, all
yeah.
right, bro, I'm through. If you keep
Yeah,
punching me, I'm finna blow your ass out because I
yeah,
told you I was
yeah,
done.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
don't
but
look.
it's
Come on,
some
bro.
niggas.
Like,
But
look, come on
but
now.
you
Come
but
on.
you know, it's some niggas out here like some of them white niggas are like I guess think Gay Rosado said he broke his shit in the new Lemieux fight. It's some niggas out here who just crazy as fuck. They don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. They might break something. They just gonna keep
They
going.
they warriors. They love the
Yeah,
sport.
yeah, they gonna die.
All that shit.
Yeah,
All that
but
shit.
Billy Joe made a video after the boys fight saying, and I just found this because Kevin Cunningham had tweeted it. So if y'all want to see this video, go to Kevin Cunningham Twitter. He said that Daniel Du Bois, you can I get that you fucked your eye up or whatever,
All
but
right, bro.
you got to get knocked down. So he said you got to pretty much get knocked out even if that shit happens. So now his words coming back, and so I guess it's hard to kind of say he didn't quit because based on his logic before this, you got to go
Yeah.
get knocked out. So yeah, I'm just shocked. That's what I say.
Hey, damn, Billy. That shit ain't age well, man. That ain't age well for Billy. That ain't age well for Billy.
Salute. Billy Joe Saunders quit. I only gave Billy Joe Saunders 2 rounds, the first and the seventh. A short Joy Phelps carries waters for MTK fighters. Valdez had a broken jaw. I don't know. Valdez had a broken jaw. I mean, what you think about Billy now? Like, where he go from here? Yeah, again, I don't know how, but yeah, pretty much from here, in my opinion, it's like I don't know where Billy Joe go. Like I don't know because a lot of his image was based on, being able to talk heavy. A lot of his image was based on that. I don't really care. I, the skill, but now we see like a lot of the top fighters like Charlo and Andrade and all that. They not gonna take him seriously, especially with him avoiding Charlo. He avoided Andrade when they had the fight, or he had the drugs, but they never ran it back. So I doubt Andrade want to give him an opportunity. Now, if I'm Andrade, I still take the fight just to get a name on my resume and to see how I stack up against Billy Joe as compared to how did Canelo stack up against Billy Joe. Maybe you can go get a more decisive outboxing of him and make everybody start talking about that because Andrade seemed like he really wanted to fight. He had a good marketing scheme with coming in with that shirt with Billy Joe and Canelo as a boy and Boo Boo. He had the press conference running in on Canelo, which a lot of people said was disrespectful. And we got a different side of Canelo at that point. So it was just really like he don't take Andrade seriously. So if I'm Andrade, I don't take that situation and just fall back. If I'm Andrade, I take that Billy Joe situation and just make the best out of it. I don't just disappear. Hold on, let me see what they're saying in the chat.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Canelo fought better than he did against Smith. He didn't load up as much and use the double jab. Ari, don't disrespect my wife. Ari boxing. Billy Joe Saunders is exactly who I thought he was, a big mouth UK club fighter. Ari boxing. It's a proven fact. Mature Joy Phelps is on MTK payroll. Andrade should take that Canelo fight. Caleb Plant needs to sit down on his punches against Canelo. Forget about Andrade. I mean, I
Caleb
feel you.
Plant, big Caleb.
Uh,
I said, I said Caleb Plant. All right, so boom. What'd you say, Trap? You, Billy Joe? Oh yeah, like you were saying though, Trap shit. Billy Joe, he probably done fool. He like you said, he probably got to fight Andrade. If he lose to Andrade, he done for sure, for sure.
yeah.
He done for sure, for sure.
Yeah, and like I was saying last night, he one of them guys who need that like light, or he'll start. I could see Billy Joe falling into drugs, falling into depression. Like after a loss like this, when you that confident and you know your ego heavy like that, it's one of them that can break a fighter like Billy Joe. Like he just might not want to do it no more. He might
Yes.
not want to do it no more. I could see him blowing up, getting like real big like Maidana. Um, if I'm his team and I'm Eddie Hearn and I care about his future, I try to go get him some therapy after this fight just to make sure he's right. Then after therapy, maybe let him go just chill in the strip club for a little bit and then bring him back to boxing. You gotta let him go vacation and get his mind right and still remember like I'm Billy Joe and then get back serious in that gym. But he not one that I think you can just turn around and put him right back in the boxing gym without letting him, party properly and still feel like he's
I'm curious to see how, because facial bone damages are no joke. My question is, can Saunders come back from it and like improve, or like is it gonna set him back? Because Carol Brook was never the same.
Right. And he got both his shits broke, both sides.
Both of them, yeah. And it's easy once you break one, the other one it's not difficult to go. So I want to see how he comes back from that.
probably it's best not to come back against a puncher. You probably want the
Yeah.
lightest fisted.
He probably just need to fight Scrubs for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
He need to try Boo Boo, and then if that don't work, he need to just bum bash.
Well, the good thing he got going for him is he in the UK, and it's a big pool of scrubs to choose from. So you got a lot over there. I wouldn't put him right against Andrade. If I'm Andrade, I try
Now
to
he
force.
got too slick. Like right now, he got to go and try to get him.
Why you said that?
Cause she, if he don't go and get him now, it ain't gonna be no more. Uh, reason to fight Billy Joe shit. Right now, you hot because you just fought Canelo. You lost, but you just fought Canelo. You know what I'm saying? You might as well. Because
But,
if Billy Joe don't fight Andrade now, he fight a scrub in between or something. I mean, what's like the buzz gonna be gone? You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be away from. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? It ain't
but,
gonna be no reason to fight Billy Joe. He don't got a belt. He a
but
name.
but if y'all on Billy Joe's team, do y'all throw him right in against Andrade?
You talking a bag of smokes, bro? No facts. You see me like a fangirl, right? This nigga named Gerald Beef Patty, and you think I'm finna take you serious, bro? Not finna take a nigga named Beef Patty serious, bro?
Let the trolls troll. Shout out Gerald B. Petty, the troll. Let the trolls troll. But would y'all throw him back right? Like if y'all on Andrade team, is that good for y'all fighter? Like putting him right back in a match like
Hey,
that?
yeah. Hey, yeah. You mean against Billy Joe?
No, not if you on Andrade team. But I'm saying if y'all were on Billy Joe's team, y'all his advisors, do y'all put him right back in against Andrade? Is that a
If
good
I'm Billy,
business move?
Yeah, man, Billy Joe 30, fool. Yeah, I'm putting this right back in there.
That's
He
not a
30.
good business move. As far as politics and all that stuff, it's not. He just broke facial bones.
He 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 30.
Cause I mean I think like that might be dangerous.
Even Keith Thurman wanted some little shit before he got big fights again. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think you gotta let Billy Joe build his. I understand you saying he'll lose his momentum, and it'll kill the purpose for Andrade. But I don't think Andrade is going nowhere. So
He 32.
yeah, I mean I don't think he gonna ever really make a bit. Like Canelo didn't even take him serious last night. It
At
was like,
all. It was a
this guy.
joke. It was
Yeah,
embarrassing.
yeah. That's how it was. It's like it's almost like this
And
nigga
then
on
his dad
drugs.
didn't make it no better. Talking about fuck you, fuck you. Like get your big ass out of there. Like what are
Yeah,
you doing?
yeah. That wasn't a. That's. I think he was trying to go lower, but it was a different time zone. Like you gotta do. To me, I look at Andrade and Crawford down there the same way. Like y'all niggas gotta do something. Like all this just thinking you can run up. Can't no NBA team just run up and get to the finals without going through the proper channels. It's like all these niggas in boxing gotta understand. Hate, love, or whatever. Sean Porter, he always went through the proper channels. He wasn't just calling the nigga at the top. He fought niggas to get to his position. And it's like these niggas at 160 and 168. Don't nobody want to go through the proper channels no more. Just like, oh man, I got this. I got this belt off this scrub. All right, the best fighter should fight me now. Like nigga, this shit don't work like that. This shit don't work like that. These niggas don't understand marketing. They don't understand building a brand. Like they all they think about is boxing. That's why these niggas be crying when Jake Paul and all them coming in. But it's a new world. Like if you don't adjust to this new world, uh, it's not all that old shit that these niggas talk about the tradition and you hurting about. Nobody care about that shit no more. Like niggas making digital money. Niggas is making like 100,000 in a couple seconds if you know what's going on. Like it's a new world. Everything that was the blueprint and was the way to do it is different. So you're gonna have to adjust with the time. And you might have too many old niggas in your circle. You might have to go get some 19 and 20-year-old advisors on, man, how do I really work this social network? Like niggas gotta really start putting more respect on young people and putting more young people in your
True.
circle so you can understand how
Big
to manipulate this internet and get the most out of it.
facts.
Like, like that's what Andrade did last night. He probably hurt his brand more than he helped
Definitely.
I feel like Canelo, man. I feel like Canelo understand his position, right? So he kind of know whatever the fuck he say, that's kind of how the flow go right. So if Canelo say you a joke, you ain't never fought nobody, everybody, be like, okay, yeah, he a joke, he ain't never fought nobody. But Caleb Plant, my nigga, y'all know I love Caleb Plant. Who the fuck Caleb Plant fought? I say he fought Ustadagi because I know Caleb Plant. I know Ustadagi was a real fight. But outside of him, who Caleb Plant fight? Yeah, Durham ain't fought nobody. Callum Smith ain't fought nobody. John Ryder, who the fuck is John Ryder? Callum Smith ain't
him.
fought nobody.
Yeah, but you know it's the risk with it. So
If Canelo only got, bro, 3 or 4 fights. Boo Boo, Charlo, Benavidez.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
Charlo was a duck. Charlo earned his spot and he got ducked. He was the mandatory and he got ducked. So Charlo he got every right to be mad. But shit, every time I look up Charlo's is I mean they I ain't never seen no niggas in sports love niggas like how they love Canelo. Like I mean, this shit ridiculous. I mean, they jumping in front of talking crazy on Andrade because, like, nigga,
I fuck with Canelo too. I do. And
no,
I
I
do
no,
too.
no.
I
I'm
can
not.
see what he's
No,
saying. Like
no.
Andrade haven't
Canelo
fought
the
nobody,
best,
but
but if
you
we
can't
can,
say that
if,
and then
if,
fight Caleb Plant.
no. If we competing. I'm not about to be talking about you like I'm a fan. Like we supposed to fuck with Canelo. We are fans of the sport. This the nigga that you want. Like you don't have to every second turn. Canelo don't respect y'all niggas. Like it's different. You
Yeah,
talking about Earl.
basically.
Yeah, this y'all people. Y'all in the
He don't
gym with
respect
them.
too many of
Y'all
y'all niggas. He
competitive.
don't respect
Yeah,
too many
like
of y'all.
these Mexicans don't fuck with y'all like that. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with niggas that they feel they gotta always like whatever happened with him and Demetrius Andrade. Jamel ain't had to jump up and jump in. It's like niggas start seeming like
Yeah.
Uncle Ruckus on the Django or whatever that nigga was. Like, it's like, nigga, let them niggas fight. That's their business. Let them whatever they got going on. That's their business. But let us celebrate, motherfuckers in boxing. Y'all as the athletes, you can support and salute niggas around you. Salute your people, but you don't hear Canelo showing them niggas no type of respect. Nigga, you could have fed your family for years and years with that Canelo fight, and what he do? Requested a franchise belt to avoid you. He wasn't trying to put no money in your pocket, so you gotta have that 50 Cent mentality. If I can't get no money with you, then fuck you. Like, what am I bigging you up for? It's not doing nothing for you respecting Canelo, not gonna get you that fight.
Shout out to JJ Spence Boxing. I don't know if this your first time, but don't make it your last time, bro. Shout out to JJ Spence Boxing coming through for
He,
Champ.
he said Charlo a fraud, Wilder a fraud. U.S. dudes got low IQ when it comes to boxing. You block people for having this
Don't be
disappearance.
shouting him out.
You a man child.
Take that shout
He
out
said,
back.
"Don't be shouting them out."
Green
I be
fact.
shout out to trolls
Hey,
too. I ain't blocked
let
no.
the
I ain't blocked no
trolls
motherfucking body.
troll.
Doesn't tell
Shout
you
out to the
don't even
trolls,
want to
man.
debate, bro. I school you in any era of boxing. Just stop, dude. I debate you, bro. I debate you, bro. I don't got no problem. I don't
Who
got
is
no
that?
problem with that. I
Who
don't
is that?
know. I don't
SouthernTea.
know
You
who
don't
this
even
is.
want to debate, bro. I school.
I don't know
Hey,
who this is.
hey,
If you
JJ
can
Smith
get,
boxing. It's a,
you
it's
ain't
a
gonna make it past. You ain't gonna make it past trap, bro.
look. It's a link in the bio right now.
My thing
It's,
is, I feel like if you gonna troll with some facts, don't just say Charlo a fraud, while they're a fraud. How are they frauds? Like,
I
what
mean,
is?
look. See, this what it is. They go to most of these channels, and most of
Hold on,
these
let me
channels,
send this nigga the link, fool. Let me send this nigga the link.
most of these channels, they just block these niggas, so they don't have no time to express themselves. And then they used to being able to just go to most of these channels and trigger people.
I
Now,
don't get
my
up here with
philosophy.
no. Don't get up here with no gay shit, no off the wall ass shit, fool. Real
Yeah,
talk.
like
Now this is the thing. If you got a difference in opinion, that's amazing. It's America. I'm anti censorship.
of
So
course.
whatever you believe, I'm for you being able to talk. Now you just getting on here like, oh nigger and low IQ,
Yeah,
all that shit. Now that's when it's like, okay, you
yeah,
trying to have a logical conversation. But the only way we can come to an understanding, even if we disagree, is having a conversation. So that's why I'm always against when people just like, oh, block him because he disagree. Block him
Yeah, I
because he
don't block nobody.
block
I
him
ain't
because
block
yeah.
the.
he
I ain't
disagree.
block the other dude. I'm not blocking the soul. I don't block shit. I don't block
Yeah,
shit in the real world. You
yeah.
niggas
So
don't. You niggas don't put no fear in my heart, my nigga. All you niggas welcome.
yeah, so you're not gonna trigger nobody here just with saying something
Yeah.
different. It's like, oh, that's great. You got a different perspective. Cool. Let's hear how you why you think how you think, why you feel Walter a fraud, why you feel Charlo a
The
fraud,
the
and who do you like?
the link in the chat though,
And who do you like? Like I'm a big supporter. I got Sean Porter, my number one or two
bro.
pound for
I didn't
pound.
block no fucking baddie.
Most people
Him,
on the
I ain't
panel,
blocked this nigga. This nigga
they don't
still
agree
here.
with that. So we all for differences in opinion as long as it's respectful, as long as it's logical.
Ah,
So
y'all blocked Gerald B. Patty. Fuck them. They shot him. Fuck them. Then if they shot him, my niggas shot him. Fuck them. I ain't shooting.
Wait, Alex, I do have an Instagram. The only Bianca. Just saying.
hold on, what happened? I got a dip.
No,
You
Hold on,
won't
let my
Alex.
mind.
page up.
But before I go, oh Bianca, do you got an Instagram?
The
Uh,
only Bianca on Instagram and Twitter.
Type that junk in the I actually put that banner up there. It ain't up there though.
you literal just brought Joe,
There you go. My ass ain't even have it up
Jill.
there. I'm trash. I'm trash.
You are a liar and a fraud now, moving like a
Damn. I'm trash
teenage
on my
girl.
bad.
JJ
Moving like a
Spink,
teenage girl. Oh my
if you,
god.
he's so hilarious. But yeah, man. So Canelo
I ain't blocked
plant.
that nigga though. I ain't block him.
Yeah, somebody in the chat did. Anybody in chat, man? Just let the trolls troll, man. Just let
Nah,
the trolls.
I know him. I know him.
Yeah, let them express themselves. They
Okay,
might
how do
not
you
have.
guys feel about? Okay, so what was your predictions before the fight, and then
Boy,
talk
I
about
slap.
like how it played out after? Like,
I I,
Let me
I
find. I
thought
think I
Billy
know.
Joe.
I think I know who that is.
say it again.
What it do?
I think I
Who is
know who
the?
that is.
Oh,
The way
somebody
they
else.
insulted me. The way they insulted me look familiar. And it's a team.
Well, Yeah, I had Billy Joe winning by
Bro, I ain't
TKO. I thought we was gonna get the Billy Joe.
You did
Uh,
not say that.
yeah, 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 yeah,
he
yeah. Look,
did say he said you ain't say
Billy Joe and David Lemieux fight was like a piece of art. It's something like that you only seen against Floyd and Canelo. It's like if you talk about a perfect fight, it was that Floyd Canelo fight, and it was Billy Joe versus David Lemieux. Now I don't know if that was because of the nose spray. I don't know if that was tested in that fight or
the
whatever,
nose spray.
or what. But I just feel like if I felt like for this fight we was gonna get the best Billy Joe again, and we early on, it's like Billy didn't have that confidence he had outside the ring. I feel like when you come in a fight like this, with a fighter that's gonna try to walk you down and outdog you like Canelo, early on you gotta push back and not just stand there, but try to back him up. Like even if you gotta push him to the ropes and start getting off. Other than that, they gonna walk you down the whole fight, and then it's gonna be you running and wasting energy. So I didn't like what I seen early on. First round, he ended up winning. By the time he ended up losing, I had it 3-3-1, but it was still like you can tell. It was one round when Billy Joe started getting confident. I want to say that was the fifth, but still Canelo was dictating the pace.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a confident Billy Joe. I just feel he
Yep.
didn't fight with enough confidence. He didn't fight with enough of that dog in him. Like he was too nice in that ring. All that shit he was doing outside the ring, he should have took that energy inside the ring. And I thought
He's
we would get that. And I thought eventually he would wear on Canelo and catch him with something, and then one of them where they just wave it off. But it ended up being that the best fighter won. I mean, Canelo great, man. It wasn't a knock to Canelo. It just was. I seen something real great from Billy Joe, but again, this stage can change niggas. That
Billy
big
Joe
stage.
said it right after the fight. He said, when you get in there, you get to see that that power really is different. That's why Billy Joe was scared. That's why he didn't look like Billy Joe, because
Yeah.
he felt that motherfucking power, and he was like, I can't get hit by this shit. Like
Well,
this shit can put me to sleep.
in my assessment, I feel like I agree. I agree with Skinny. At first, I was thinking like, man, maybe he can pull out, or he can make it 12 rounds. But my thing is, he was looking after a first couple of rounds, he was starting to look decent. I felt like, man, maybe he could knock the ring rust off. But it just seemed like, honestly, it seemed like the ring rust caught up to him because he fought good in certain spots. But honestly, I just feel like he had been out the ring too long to be in there with somebody like Canelo.
And then a lot of people was arguing that Saunders would just keep throwing the jab from the outside, which would work. But it's like people forget who Canelo is. His head movement with jabs is pretty good from what I've seen. And he legit waits for you to
I
fucking
mean,
reach and
I
throw
feel
it, and
like
then boom, he counters. So it's like,
people should have known
That
jabbing
queen.
Canelo to death wasn't gonna work because Callum Smith got the record for most jabs thrown in a fight ever, and he got out jabbed by Canelo. Didn't
exactly.
It
Callum
wasn't
Smith didn't even
landing
throw
It's the
anything.
punches.
counters. Canelo, it's like they forget. They were saying Saunders is a good boxer. He's not a puncher, but he's a boxer. But Canelo is a boxer and a puncher. So it's like, and then the counters are elite. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why Skinny. That's why I kept saying that shit. All the boxing shit would have worked, but he had to go in that pocket and show him he was a dog too. Cause once you do that, it's like, all right, I'm gonna respect what he got going on, just like he respect what I got going on. So now you can do what you want to do from the outside, cause you had to establish early that you not about to run me over. The same way with Sean Porter. It was a certain point. I want to say it was the third, fourth, when Sean Porter just went in there and did Sean Porter. It's like, nigga, I'm gonna be right here. Whatever you throwing, I'm throwing. That's why I always make that point in Crawford. When you go into that dog mode and start walking niggas down, all these other little dogs get down. But when you go in there against another dog, and which I thought Billy Joe was, he just, Canelo pulled that dog out early, and nigga was a puppy on the other side when the
Yeah.
dog.
He was too much for him.
Yeah, so and this why we need a Charlo fight, because whatever I feel about how Charlo and them feel talk and celebrate this nigga, whatever. I feel when you go in that, I don't think he gonna walk Charlo down. I don't think he gonna want no small ring for Charlo. I think once you go in that pocket, that shit you try to walk niggas down, it's a different animal when you got a nigga punching like Charlo coming right back on.
Facts.
And I think that's the big reason why he got that franchise belt. Now I thought I thought Billy was a white dog. I thought he was one of them, white boys that was really built like that. You
Yeah.
go to
And,
you go to
and to be told, chap, he was. Canelo just he took it from him. He took it from him. Like that's what happened when a dog meet a dog. It's always a bigger dog. It's always a
My
bigger.
whole my
To be
whole
honest,
thing is my whole thing is like, bro, it don't matter that, you know what I'm saying, he fighting, certain people. Like, I don't know. I'm just not big on the whole undisputed thing, bro. I want to see the best fight the best. And
mhm.
it's like everybody giving him this praise, but it's like it's people out there to fight like a Charlo or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Why they can't get that opportunity? And why is people like Yildirim and Billy Joe Saunders and all them getting these fights?
yeah. Now
Yeah.
I do think
Well,
I'm not mad at the Billy. Let me fall back. What you about?
no, what I was going to say is a lot of people were comparing Saunders to Laura and Floyd, which
Mm,
was like what 7 fucking years ago. And I
mm,
feel even Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, their prediction was, oh man, Canelo didn't do too good against a Floyd and Laura, and they're comparing Saunders moves and all that stuff to them too, which happened 7 years ago. Like they didn't think Canelo improved like at least a little bit.
yeah,
They were expecting the same Canelo. Like we could all tell physically that Canelo is not the same person at
Yeah,
all.
he a lot stronger, but
Strong, way stronger.
yeah,
Now,
he
don't
a
get me wrong.
lot
I
stronger.
don't necessarily know that a Charlo or Andre or anybody else can beat Canelo the way he looking right now, because the man looking amazing. Got to be honest. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you getting in the ring with people we know not gonna beat you,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
or
no,
no.
no. I think Billy Joe was a good matchup though. Now Billy
I
Joe
think
had,
so too.
yeah,
Not
and
at the yeah. Okay, and that go back to my point earlier. Yeah, it was a good matchup, but I feel like it would have been a better matchup if he hadn't been out the ring so long. It's
yeah,
like
active.
when you go back over Canelo career, you notice certain things that he does to certain fighters. It's either a weight clause or something like that, or it's this person been out the ring this long, but I'm gonna fight him knowing that probably gonna be ring rusty. You feel me? It's just certain little things that Canelo do that I just feel like get overlooked.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people see it, but I think see that's why I say with Keith Thurman. How long? When was the last time Billy Joe fought? That's why I keep telling niggas with Keith Thurman, we need to stop trying to push for Keith Thurman to get these big fights coming right back because he ain't fought in 2 years. But I
Keith
thought
Thurman
Billy
take
Joe,
2 years in between every fight he take.
Literally.
yeah,
If Keith Thurman was to fight Sean Porter again right now, I think he'll lose.
yeah, I
Of
thought he was.
course.
I had
That's
him
no
losing the first
questions
fight.
about it.
I had
Yeah.
him losing the first fight, but it was a good fight though. But when was the last time Billy Joe fought? Because wasn't it was it a year? Or was it
He didn't
Going,
he fight
going
he
It
like
fought
was
going
Mark
for
March
a few
first.
Graves.
Huh?
years.
He fought on the undercard of one of them YouTubers undercard. Well, that was Martin Murray. Did he fight somebody else after that?
Hold on, I want to pull up box real quick. I want to know exactly how long he was out.
His last fight was like a year and a half ago. It was against Murray. It
It
was
was
against Murray.
Martin
was
Murray.
it
Yeah, it was against Murray.
year December last year.
Huh?
Ain't it?
December last year. Talking about this, not
In
this
20?
December. This just passed. Was it in 20?
In 20?
It was in 20. So what?
Somebody in the chat. If y'all got the date, somebody pull up box rec. Canelo took his soul. Saunders just isn't elite. Kovalev had success with the jab. So I wouldn't say Saunders is. Saunders would. No, we're not gonna do this. We're
Now
not
let me
about to
say
do
something.
that.
Now let me
We're
say
not
something. Let me
about to
say
do that.
something.
Well, I don't
Was he
know.
With the
I
weight,
feel like
with the
if
weight,
somebody elite, then they're a fighter.
No,
Saunders, I wouldn't necessarily call him an A fighter. He might be at best a B plus fighter.
no,
with the
no.
way
What the?
Saunders and Kovalev folk Canelo, like he didn't just he stopped Billy Joe, but he didn't dominate. Billy Joe. Right? Billy Joe was in the fight with his skills and his jab and shit. With the way that Kovalev has success and the way Billy Joe has success, and you add the athletic ability of a Charlo or maybe a Boo Boo, man, Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Billy Joe went 8.
Yeah,
Y'all telling me Charlo
Saunders
can't
was
go 12?
active. That fight was December 4th last year.
December 4th, 2020.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't really say he won
Ain't
that.
no
Actually,
excuse for Billy
that
Joe. Ain't no
Yeah,
might
there
be
was
excuse.
it.
no break, and then before that, it was in 2019, I believe. So there was no
Yeah, so that was
like
recent.
significant amount of break. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't no excuse for
I
Billy
just
though.
think Canelo, but look, it's not like we not gonna act like this wasn't a competitive. Because Skinny, we was on here specifically like, damn, this is good.
Yeah, it
Like
was.
you niggas getting some work. Like
It
it was a
ended.
good fight.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
just he just got
I
caught.
had it. I had it
Oh, it was
3-3,
definitely a good
and
fight.
then
Like I
Canelo took the
said though,
And
I feel
then
like
he
second
got
round.
caught with a uppercut. Canelo was throwing like that was the point, and it worked.
Yeah,
but if you notice, like Billy Joe, he kind of like my thing is, it was a good fight. He started off slow, and I was like, man, I was expecting him because at the I think he won one of them first early rounds. It was
Yeah,
probably like
the first round.
four,
It was
like
the first
four.
round.
It was the
He
first
won the
round.
first round, but I'm talking about it was like a round four or something where
Round
he
five.
was out there. Yeah,
Round
five.
five, he
Okay,
got caught.
he was popping Canelo head back with the jab, and I was like, okay, maybe he trying to knock the rust off. He's starting to pick up, but as you can see, them shots from Canelo just wore his ass down.
Yeah, and then he got tired, which I'm not
Yeah,
surprised. He always gets fucking tired.
Billy. Yeah, Billy. He actually look. I actually called. I called it going 12, right? I said it started like it started off, and I said in the middle, Billy Joe would take his break, but he'll get his energy back after the middle. But Canelo didn't even let it get to the back end of the fight for Billy Joe to close that motherfucker out. He closed that motherfucker down when Billy Joe started to slow down.
And then
yeah,
Um,
judging by his last two performances against Murray and Marcelo, he didn't do a good job. I mean, yeah, he won and he actually he got, Marcelo out, but it was a poor performance nonetheless.
Yeah,
And
no,
Murray, same thing. He won, but towards the later rounds, he got so tired. It's like he was the one winning, but he was just, at the same time the one holding. He kept hugging and hugging and hugging.
yeah, that Murray jump was trash. So I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
Horrible performance. Yeah, those are horrible
Like,
performances.
how you find a trash fighter and yeah, you're winning, and then you're the one hugging because you're tired. Like, I knew from those two fights that there's no way he could either knock Canelo out or outbox or outwork Canelo. Even if it in the beginning rounds he outworked Canelo, in the later ones I knew he'd get tired.
yeah,
1-2 people said I don't think it was that competitive. I gave Billy Joe 2 rounds. I gave him 3 rounds, and it only went 8 though. So you know what I'm saying?
yeah. The judges
And
only gave
yeah,
him
the
two.
judges gave it was all they were all three for Canelo.
Yeah.
I gave him 3 rounds.
Yeah, I had it 3-3-1.
Yeah,
Well,
I had
I
it
had
exact
six.
same way.
I
To
had
be
I
honest,
had a 5-3 with 6 being the swing round, and I
yeah.
gave the swing to Canelo though.
I gave the 6 round was definitely a swing round, but I only had Billy winning three decisively.
This nigga
I had
coming here
him
talking
winning
about
like
this.
two,
I'm finna give
which was
you a
the
wrench, bro.
first and
I know
like
who
the
that is.
seventh, I believe.
Yeah, because the first Canelo ain't really throw shit.
Yeah.
I'm finna give you a wrench.
Let me say this: what if the eye didn't break? If the eye didn't break,
We on the back end of a close fight, like your boy said.
And we got to be honest though, because everybody's talking about Billy Joe defense. Well, Canelo made it seem like he was overrated yesterday because that boy kept on ducking down into some shots.
yeah. Now
Yeah,
that's
he
what
walked into a couple shots.
that's what I say about
Boy,
the UK. I think the UK produces out of any region like some of the best offense, the most Ali resemblance offense ever. All of them
Fundamentally
niggas,
sound.
yeah. At some point, you start seeing that Ali type shit. And where they fuck up at is all them niggas defense be fucked up, like from
Mm-hmm.
Khan to Kell Brook to all. Like if this just was an offensive game, man, the UK would be
but
head and shoulders
that just
above
like
most
real
of
life though, because when you was in school, some of them boys at school ain't had them boys just fight, don't have no defense,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
fight to the end,
yeah.
and
But
colonizers.
yeah, yeah. But them niggas skip, but they be looking like Ali. It's like them niggas really
They
study
be
Ali.
skilled. They got skills.
Yeah, yeah, like
That's like Josh Taylor. Like Josh Taylor won. Yeah, he won the fight
Taylor
against
tough.
Regis, but he looked so beat up after the fight. I was like,
Nah,
man,
Taylor
honestly,
tough though.
you might have could have gave it to Regis.
I thought,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought, I thought he
I
would
said
read.
Regis won too though, but see,
Hold on.
Mean Trap. I think Regis won. Trap think Taylor won, but I gave Taylor his respect after that day though. Like Taylor, Taylor a real nigga in my book. Like he
And I
still
feel
in
like
there with
I feel like
Regis.
I really don't feel like Josh Taylor really beat Regis. I feel like Regis kind of lost the fight the way he fought because he was Regis was just trying to go too hard instead of just picking his spot sometimes.
Yeah. He turned it into a bullet. He out bullied the bullet though, real talk. When you get down to it, when you get
Yeah,
down
that's
to
that's
it,
true.
he
That's
out
true.
bullied the bullet.
Someone said if the eye didn't break, Canelo changed that body and looked like Billy Joe's chicken throwing motor mouth, running candy ass the fuck out.
That's
Okay.
that's Steve Charles Stone, man. He a boxer too. He be watching the wrestling. I'm chilling. This nigga think he the Rock fool. Bro, I be dying off this man. This
I
nigga.
agree. I feel like he would have even got more. He would have got more exhausted, and the knockout possibility would have been definitely high.
Say it again.
I said I agree. If the eye is, if he didn't get any facial bone damages, that towards the later round, that Canelo possibility of knocking him out would have been high. He would have got exhausted. He
Yeah.
already seemed like he was
Yeah, he
tired.
was
Like
beating his ass like that.
the
Like
body shots were killing him.
them last 2 rounds, like Canelo started bringing that pain on him. He started getting in this shit. Them last two.
No, you know his shit was really fucked up because Canelo went to his corner and was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I broke it. He ain't getting back
Yeah,
up." So
yeah.
it's like it was broken.
Yeah,
It was
He
yeah. I
felt
feel
broken.
that
like
jet.
I feel like shoot, he probably would have stopped in the corner anyway because like you said, he was getting tired. So shit, that 11th round came around, he probably wouldn't had no more gusto.
What was Saunders doing that guys thought made it competitive? I just can't see what you all saw.
I
He
don't
he
see it either.
he came out the first round. He won easy. Like the first round won close. Billy won that one. The second
He won
round,
easy, but it was in no. Oh my god,
yeah,
Canelo's in danger. It was more so okay. Canelo's
not
seeing
doing
what this
shit.
dude is about. Yeah, it's like okay, this is the
Yep,
first round. What you got for me?
yep. He wasn't doing shit. In the second round was closer. I gave that to Canelo. Um, I think I gave Billy one. Then I gave Canelo three straight. Then I gave Billy two, and then I gave Canelo the last two. So I kind of think in between 2 and 4 people got lost and is not being competitive because Canelo won 3 in a row. Billy won one, Canelo won 3 in a row, and then Billy won a couple, and then Canelo finished his ass. You know what I'm saying? But at least that's how I saw it.
Who is Get Ice? Canelo was never in danger. Billy got hurt every single round. It was one sided, man.
Canelo was never in danger. Billy got hurt every single round. It was one-sided, man. Um, I mean, Canelo whooped his ass. Like I ain't gonna sit here and act like he didn't whoop his ass. He whooped his ass for sure. He for sure whooped his ass. But I think it was a little closer than people. Than I think it was closer than people, want to give it credit for. You know what I mean? Because when you kind of, if you looking at it like as a Canelo fan, then hell yeah, it wasn't close at all because shit, Canelo broke his eye and stopped him. But if you was betting on that motherfucker on Canelo, you probably would have saw a different fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Canelo really wasn't like Canelo didn't look the best I seen him look. Like he looked the same as he looked in Callum Smith fight. He kind of just stood there. Canelo getting to the point where he just standing in front of people. Like you can't just stand in front of Jamal Charlo. You can't just stand in front of Boo Boo. You can't just stand in front of you can't just stand in front of Benavidez. Even though Canelo gonna beat the shit out of Benavidez because his defense is just horrible. He too slow. But you can't just stand in front of certain people because the movement that Billy Joe couldn't do, Charlo go be able to do. At least I feel that way. The movement and the power that Billy Joe don't get, Charlo get. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't see
Oh,
like
let's not compare Saunders to Charlo at all. Let's not even do that.
she said don't compare. I'm just saying like if I put Charlo in that fight that Saunders was in last night, I think Charlo would have won that fight that Canelo fought last night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know I wanted Billy Joe Saunders to win, bro, but it was just one-sided to Canelo. I can't argue that, bro. Man, he broke that man ass stop him. I can't sit here and argue with you. Like, I mean, what I'm gonna say? What I'm gonna say?
What about the ring problem? How do you feel about that?
The ring thing,
Yeah.
man. Billy Joe wasted everybody's time with this. First of all, he didn't use the ring. He didn't even utilize his movement. He
It
didn't
looked
even
like he
use it
did. It looked like he did Canelo a favor, if anything, by getting that big ass ring.
or something, man. He didn't even try to use it. Like he was just standing there in front of him.
He couldn't use it. It's not like he. It's not that he didn't try. He couldn't.
Yeah,
He
that's one
just
thing
was
about
up that
Canelo
close.
though. Canelo might be the best cutting the ring off out of anybody we ever
Yeah.
seen. Because if you
I
watch,
look.
okay, the fight,
How many athletes have he cut the ring off on?
that's true. That's true. Also, that's true.
He not. And Danny Jacobs is not as athletic as Charlo. You know what
No,
I'm saying? Like
Danny Jacobs don't have fast feet.
exactly. Like I'm just like if anybody wanted to get Canelo right now, would be the time to go and try to throw your bid in. I think right now be the time to try to go and get him.
The Danny Jacobs win is a little overrated to me because not that
Thank
Danny
you,
Jacobs
bro.
not
Thank
good,
you.
but Danny Jacobs he good at everything, but he not great at any one thing. Like he not no
Yeah.
big puncher. He not quick. He don't got
Exactly.
great footwork.
He don't
You
got a
feel
great
me?
chin.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can say about Danny Jacobs is as far as like his technique as far as like knowing what punch to throw and stuff like that. But
The
he
thing
ain't
you
really
struggling with is the only thing you can say about Danny Jacobs is he overcame cancer and we fuck with him for that. That's what you're struggling with. But I'm gonna say it though. But I'm gonna say it though. Danny Jacobs is an average fighter. He just overcame
he is.
cancer, so we fuck with him.
He is. And everybody feel like, oh, because somebody a champion that make them great. Like, no, Charles Martin was a damn champion.
Thank you. Probably my Nigel was a champion.
Oh my, Adrian
and
Martin beat that man ass and took his girl.
Mind you, look,
took his girl.
we've been on this journey an hour and
I
30
took
minutes.
Polly's belt and I took his girl. That's my side piece. That's my side piece. How embarrassing was that?
I already know skinny
Ah, you
shit.
talking about that
I'm here at work, bro. I ain't. That's why
yeah,
I just went ahead and hopped on, cuz.
yeah, that was classic though. All right, yeah, that joke was classic. But look, we been on her hour 30 minutes, fool. I appreciate everybody that came through this joint.
For sure.
I was gonna only do an hour, but we ended up going over. Shout out, what's your name on here, bro?
TB Rice.
Shout out TB Rice. Shout out Bianca. Shout out Shot Media.
TB Ben. TB
Shout
Bennett.
out everybody that came through this joint. Shout out my new subscribers. Shout out my old subscribers. Shout out everybody that's go subscribe. Shout out everybody that watch this joint. Shout out everybody that's go watch this joint. Uh, tell a friend. Polly B, bro, get the fuck out of here, Trap. I'm finna block you. Shout out, shout out everybody that came through this joint. I'm gonna do this shit again. Bianca gonna be here again next Sunday because I see y'all like Bianca. Bianca gonna be here again next Sunday. I'm probably gonna try to do this joint every
Bianca the
Sunday.
goat.
Yeah, Bianca the
Thank you,
goat.
thank you.
Yeah,
I
Bianca the
tried,
goat.
you know.
I'm probably just gonna change the show to Bianca the goat. I'm gonna change the name and we gonna rock that joint like that. But yep, come back next Sunday. I'm gonna drop some videos throughout the week and shit. Check that shit out. Skinny Hardaway, SouthernTea. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how I'm rocking. And we out.